Thank you, Fernando. First of all, it's amazing to be here. I met some of you before and had amazing conversations, super inspiring. How many of you have ever taken piano lessons? Raise your hands. Oh, wow, that's more than I expected. How many of you quit? All right, well, one of the main reasons why I studied piano was Frédéric Chopin, the legendary Polish composer who was born in 1810. And I'm going to do a little experiment with you. I'm going to play 3 excerpts. One is going to be an AI-generated Chopin, one is going to be an authentic Chopin, and one is going to be a Chopin-style composition that I composed. So, and then I'll have you raise your hands to see if you can spot which one is the AI version, okay? So, all right, here is our first example. This is number 1. Keep that in your mind. Right. Here is number 2. And this is number 3. The first one was the AI-generated Chopin. Okay, wow, that's a lot of you guys. Okay, how about the second one? Oh, some of you raised your hands 2 times. Okay, and then how about number 3? Oh wow, it's like mostly the back. All right, so I will reveal the answer. The first one was the AI-generated Chopin. Yeah. The second one was the original authentic Chopin. It was from his 4th Ballade, which is one of my favorite pieces. I wanted to pick something that's not overplayed. It's actually one of the really difficult pieces he wrote. And then the third one was my original composition in the style of Chopin. Immediately when all these AI tools started coming out, I was thinking, how can I utilize these tools to bring back these amazing performers and composers who lived 200 years ago? And I thought maybe I could bring them back with AI using these tools and to really talk about how their talent inspired the world of music and history. And I started generating music in the style of specific composers, and it is my initiative that I'm giving you a little bit of a sneak peek to, called Classical Regenerated. The idea and the whole aim is to amplify human talent and creativity and not replace it. It's a really emotional thing for me. I grew up listening to classical music, and unfortunately, after they died, obviously they couldn't compose more. So it always is a question mark: if they were still living, what would they be composing these days? So when I started experimenting, I used Udio and created these piano compositions, and I could literally hear which pieces were used in the training. And I was like, wait, this is totally Chopin. And so what I did in the process was spend hours listening to generative music that I created and prompted, and then I edited them using a bunch of other softwares, and then well, basically it was me just listening note by note to one of these generations to write down the score and then to learn how to play it. And so I will play for you the AI-generated Chopin prelude that I co-composed, I guess is a way to say it. Yeah, it's going to be the first ever performance, and I'm really kind of fascinated. This is, by the way, really, really hard to play. Like, when I first generated the music, I was like, there's no way an actual human can play this. And then I learned it, and yeah, here we are. It's a lot of work. Chopin would have loved to see those clouds. Seriously, it's amazing.